All right, welcome back to Lions Syndicate Film Room, man, where we're going to take a look at the Detroit Lions preseason game week 2 against the Washington Commanders, where the Detroit Lions were able to win this game. I was in attendance at this game. It was over 50,000 people at Ford Field. That is just 15,000 under capacity. I knew it was a lot. I would have said maybe the low 40s, maybe 40, 41. It was swamped outside. There were people everywhere, but turns out, according to ESPN, there were 50,000 people at Ford Field. Now, I just want to give a heads up. I am going to be most likely, I'm not sure yet, perhaps potentially purging some YouTube channels. I may have bitten off more than I can chew, and I just don't know if I can keep all of them up. I've got this channel. I've got Lion Syndicate. I have the channel I'm trying to revive with the Gridiron Blitz. I have Syndicate Sports Detroit. And then I have another channel where I don't talk any sports at all. So I don't know if it's going to be worth keeping this channel because of the fact that I would have to be able to keep up with it and put out content. And of course, Lion Syndicate is priority number 1. So with me being a one-man show, I'm not sure. But whatever happens to this channel, man, I appreciate you guys helping me reach monetization and have a viral video of over 600,000 views. That is the trick play, the stumble one that the Detroit Lions ran a couple of years ago. But let's get into it, man. I was here. This was a great day. A little muggy outside. Rain was threatening, but we were here. All right, let's check it out. And we might see some ads. I do have YouTube Premium, but the way that I have to watch this is through a web browser as opposed to the way we used to do it, which was a totally different way, but that's a technical thing. So let's check it out.
For about 2.5 decades now,
make sure you guys can hear it. Hopefully okay. You know what, let me go up. Let me turn it up just a little bit. I'm just going to go up a little bit. There we go.
Go preseason game number 2.
All right, Tom Kennedy on the return.
Kennedy back to receive the kickoff.
I like this kid, man.
For the Lions, Washington.
I like Tom Kennedy. I hope he's able to stay in Detroit.
From the 24. Good old number 5, Jaden Daniels from midfield.
I could not believe that Jaden Daniels was in here. Now see, this is the stuff that makes me want to keep this channel. Look right off the bat. What jumps out to you? Derek Moore. Right here, lined up to the left of Jaden Daniels. He's right. You can't see my cursor, but he is the one pushing the tackle back into Jaden Daniels.
Heisman Trophy winner rolls to his right and throws under pressure.
Listen, that is what we have been missing for quite a while. This is fantastic. And see, this is stuff that gets me excited. The problem is making the time to do this. So you know what? If I write a schedule down and stick to that schedule, I might be able to keep this channel alive because it just got me excited looking at Derek Moore right there, man. This is crazy.
Play action for Daniels under pressure.
Look at that,
again.
man.
He is swallowed up all the way
in
back
the
at the
backfield.
39-yard line.
That is 3 consecutive plays that we've been in the backfield. And we got to Jaden Daniels, man. And right after that, they yanked him out. As a matter of fact, I want to say those were 3 consecutive plays in a row. But we wind up yanking him. He got yanked out after that.
DJ Wanham crashed in.
That's a heck of an awareness play from DJ Wanham on the backside. He's not going to bite on the play action. He finds.
And remember now, this is without our starters, man. This is phenomenal.
That's what you have to do as a defensive end in this league. If you want to be a big-time player and put a lot of respect on your name, you have to absolutely refuse to be blocked one-on-one by a tight end. That's a matchup that you love. Something going here on offense.
Josh Dobbs will hand it off for Jabari Small, who breaks a tackle and drives.
Jabari was getting down, bro. He was getting down. It's a shame he got concussed.
It was a missed tackle by Leo Chenal, who just came over from Kansas City.
And nice job by Blake Miller on the backside there, digging out the 4 technique. It's really hard sometimes to run on a 3-4 defense between.
3rd and 3 off the mesh.
It was a touchdown.
He carves the lane.
It was rocking in there. It was rocking during this. When I tell you it was rocking in Ford Field, man.
There you go. There you go.
It was rocking.
A little creativity there on 3rd down. A little read option. Going back to college days, defensive end bites.
And you know what? That might be a case for number 2.
Great job blocking on the outside.
We just got to get him throwing the ball, man.
But Those plays like that don't happen unless you can get that blocking on that second level.
He got some
That's
speed too,
bounce
bro.
Back, Jason. That's a very
he
good
got
bounce
some speed,
back for this
man.
offense. A bad start to the game, first 5 minutes. Hey, you want to throw those away, but hey, we got to still.
I noticed they didn't show the fumble touchdown
on hiding some of those penalties.
Look at us in the backfield again, man. They only
Jr.
had 35 rushing yards. We had 35 rushing attempts.
Hartman play
Look at it in the backfield again.
Screen and it is doused. Absolutely blasted immediately on the catch by Avonte Maddox.
I think DJ Reed had a play like that as well later in the game.
That's a big-time play. That's a big-time play from Avonte Maddox, and that's that veteran presence that you have. If he doesn't make that tackle, there was a lot of grass.
Look at the pressure, man.
On a screen normally doesn't end up well, but he gets there before that offensive line can get on the perimeter to get a block on him, and
down
took his legs
the
from
game.
under.
And now Altmaier, the native of Starkville, Mississippi, is on the roll. He pats the ball, he throws it.
That was a good play.
And he's got a first down.
Tyler Conklin, he was making some plays too. But that was a good play by Luke Altmaier to keep everything alive.
For a Lions first down.
Yeah,
hopefully I'm not.
You know, as an offensive line, you're going to have to hold up in protection a little bit longer. But nice shot by Luke Altmaier just to kind of feel that pressure coming off his left side.
Now it's 2nd down and 10 off the cutback. It's Sailors, and he will push
Jacob Sailors
to the 49. Gain of 9, 3rd and 1 coming.
I'm telling you, Sailors needs to be RB3 in my opinion. With one more game to go.
Tremendous vision. I think this play is designed to go outside to the left. He doesn't like what he sees. Put the foot in the ground, get to the backside.
Oh, that UFL work.
Change
you know what I mean?
Arm angle, still find a way to get the ball to your guy.
Altmaier down the middle. That's a diving catch.
I didn't even know he caught that. Jackson Meeks. He was making some plays yesterday,
now, that's
man.
a nice response to the drop earlier, and Meeks did hold on, it looked like.
Yeah, it did, and you could tell coming off of that bootleg that we talked about a couple plays ago. Probably not feeling good about himself, but
yeah, is that after he dropped one earlier?
Today, after Washington scored on defense on the opening
Is this TK?
Kennedy's first chance.
Is this where he spins?
Tackle, shimmies to the middle.
Let's go, TK. Dang, too bad. There should have been a flag right there. I was doing this.
Those classes. Sounds interesting.
2nd down 6. A little bit high. Got the job done.
TK 85.
Field, first down line.
I'm telling you, man, he need to make the roster.
3rd and 5. Here comes Moore on the end. Got there. The ball is out.
This play was beautiful.
Washington.
This play was absolutely beautiful. I might have to talk about this later.
Petit Frere on the ball, but boy, Moore was relentless.
Love it. Just a speed rush, 4-man rush, man coverage. Look at the dip in the
Look at the way he tackles him. By hitting the hand, was able to keep the ball down, man. Derek Moore, he got stub potential. Look at that. Look at us.
Changing direction.
Staying in the backfield, bro.
Blown up and dropped. Dan
Jackson
came in like a house of fire late.
He need to have a good preseason as well.
Josh Dobbs, little play
Look how quiet
action.
we are.
He will throw it far side, and that is right on target. Tay Martin.
Tay Martin ain't making the team. He's not making the team, but he was playing pretty well.
Presence, smart guy, Chris. What's your read on what he provides?
Well, he's only been here a couple weeks, and obviously he had a slow start with
Chris Billman
and the fumble, but be able to throw this out cup at that deep of an angle to Tay Martin is actually outstanding. Josh is a trusted guy. He's won games in this league. Obviously, we saw what he can do with his feet.
That tells you that he's going to be number 2. The way Chris is talking, he's going to be number 2, man.
Long one, and they will run it. It is Blackshear. It's a first down, and then some.
See, I'm telling you, man. Vaki got no place on. I'm sorry. If you a Lions fan, you watching this video, Vaki cannot. He's not even better than that guy.
It's good to see Wingo back too.
Greg Dortch.
Yeah, Dortch.
Into Commander territory.
Dortch is going to be solid, bro.
4:01 to go in the 3rd, and Dortch is fired up.
You could maybe put Kennedy on one punt, kick, Dortch on the other. I love the love from the team, man.
Field from the 48, he'll go play action. And he'll lob a screen to Travion Williams. Catch and run Williams.
Travion, another running back who's better than Sione Vaki. I said what I said, man. I said what I said.
In at quarterback for this drive. Cunningham in motion. Dobbs scanning, firing, got it. First down. Lucky Jackson.
Hey, Dobbs wasn't looking that bad. He wasn't looking that bad.
At the pull, it's going to keep that defense honest on the backside.
Williams again. This time he is in. Touchdown Lions.
I feel bad for some of these guys, man, because they're not going to make the team. There's just not enough spots. Now, you know what, though? You know what? Hold on. You know what? The NFL, I think if they go up to 18 games, they're going to, I think part of the CBA is going to be to increase the roster. Right now, you got, 53 that's dressed? No, 48 that's dressed, but you have a 53-man roster. They might have to push that up to 60 and then maybe take the practice squad up from 16 to 20. That would be another 11 people that could be potentially on the team. They might have to do that because you're talking about it'll be 2 preseason games. And you know what else, too? When they go up to 20 games or 18 games in a regular season and they take away this development, because like a lot of these guys, there's still a lot of separation that needs to be done for this team. Guys that are on the bubble. Right now, that bubble would be already burst because they would have had roster cuts already. So, I don't know, but the season would also start probably a week earlier than it usually does. Everything would be pushed forward so that they can still have the Super Bowl the second weekend in February. So, I don't know, but it's a shame because a lot of good players are going to be cut from not only the Detroit Lions, but every team.
Back to it. Little read option. 56, see how it slows him down.
Man, Josh could have ran. He could have kept that and ran it in.
Down the line and
he could have ran it in.
Nice job by the interior of that offensive line. Look at the double teams, the pad level.
Because number 29 wouldn't have caught him. He could have ran it in.
When it comes to the secondary and the linebackers, they're going to be coming downhill, meeting you fast. Keep those pad level down.
And we just held on to this 1 point forever.
Washington's at the 20. Katron Allen.
Look at that, bro.
Driven back. Nowoski was in there.
Remember now, they had 35 total rushing yards.
Made the play.
Gil Howard
buzzing all over the tape again.
was everywhere.
We mentioned his name a number of times today, not only in the run game, but when it comes to getting some pressure, even that tackle.
That's probably a first down if he doesn't get a hand on Reynolds. This run is bottled up. It is O'Neal this time. He bursts through.
Yep, Eric O'Neal.
And it's no gain.
Yeah, that's a tackle.
And then he makes a play
that's a miscommunication.
later on in the game as well.
Sack for Washington. Altmaier with time. That time, Malik Cunningham out of Louisville with the catch to set up a 3rd down and 3. Just sat down right in the middle of the field and picked up 16.
A nice job by Luke Altmaier that time. It's buying a little bit of extra time. Good job with the protection and just a really nice route there by Malik Cunningham, finding that open zone.
The motion, love it. Altmaier rolling. Altmaier buying time. He's got a
That's
first
a good
down.
play.
It is
That's
Meeks
a good play. Keep the
bounds.
drive. That was a
And
4th
the
down.
Lions move the sticks.
Jackson Meeks making plays.
There you go. Nice job by Altmaier, using the legs again. Jackson Meeks
That's a
had
good
probably
throw.
a couple options there, but first read wasn't there, second read wasn't there. Okay, what can you do? Use your legs, use your athleticism, get out of the pocket. It's 4th down.
The motion, love it. Altmaier rolling. Altmaier.
Oh, that's the same. I hate when I don't know why they do that.
It is Meeks out of bounds.
You know what? I really believe that these come out so fast. I think they edit them with AI. I do. Because almost every single NFL clip, it will be either one or more doubles.
Sticks.
If they do, it's no big deal. I mean, this is a hard. It would be super. It'll be like 10 minutes after the game is over, if that, and it'll be highlights that are up. So I'm not mad at them. But I think that's how they do it.
Use your athleticism, get out of the pocket. It's 4th down.
But did you know? And this is a prize for sticking around.
Oh,
ball is down on the
Jackson.
deck. Nobody's got.
And he was getting blocked. He was getting blocked.
Who's got it?
Listen.
Lions have it.
Okay.
That's how you make the team.
Yeah, it's Meeks.
That's how you make the team. Jackson Meeks, wide receiver, converted to a tight end. I don't think it's on the bubble, but as a tight end, he might be. But remember now, the Detroit Lions love special teams. That's why a lot of y'all think Sione Vaki's going to make this team. Because he's a special teams demon. But you can replace a guy like Vaki with a guy like Meeks. Meeks was making plays all day long and then basically made the play to seal the game right here. Because all the Commanders needed was a win.
3-year-old out of Illinois.
I mean, it was a kick.
Will hand it off, little hesitation, and a first down.
I wanted them to kick. I wanted them to try to score. I think that was the last play of the game.
Move the sticks. And
Washington had one timeout.
Left. Washington will just.
I am excited about the team, as I don't know why the stupid autoplay was on. I didn't even know that. But the Detroit Lions, man, they did what they had to do. A lot of good look. But think about this, y'all, because we're about we're about to hit some territory very soon. By the time, I would say, I think the CBA is up in 2030. And I think that's why there's been rumors that the NFL could go to an 18-game season by right around 2030. That would make sense because remember, we had a CBA a couple years ago. I believe it was 2020. We had it when there was talking about maybe a threat of, like a strike or something like that, which can never happen, by the way. I do not want to have to go through that again, whether it's the refs or the players. But that there's going to be a lot of people on the bubble, a lot of good quality players that won't have a third. They already took that fourth game away from them. And remember, they used to have the cuts after every preseason game. So they're going to have to find a way. And the NFL doesn't have a developmental league, which is unfortunate. But this was a great game by the Detroit Lions, man. I'm excited for the defense because even with the second team on third guy, the scrappy guys playing for roster spots, they were still everywhere. So I'm excited. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And hopefully, man, we'll keep this channel going. If I can get a schedule of when to make content for my channels, maybe we can keep everything alive. But I tell you what, man, I'm tapped out after this. I don't know. And like Rocky said, I don't know how much you can take after that, man. You can't take no more. I can't. I'm at max channels right now where I don't know if I can physically do more. I want to, I think I need a plan. The goal of this channel was always to do reactions the day after the game, and then plays that I liked from a fan perspective that I wanted to kind of look deeply into, or a little more deep into. So we'll see, man. But I appreciate y'all. Catch me in the next reaction, man, or video. I'll see you soon.